A very good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the S101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jadabdeen. We start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
In headlines, Supreme Court consideration of FR petition on presidential poll. Decision on MP Hirunika's bail request to be announced on the 22nd of July. Land rights granted under Urumia program aligned with land development ordinance. Donald Trump arrives in for the Republican National Convention. Argentina clinched record 16th Copa America with 1-0 extra time victory over Colombia. And in your news in detail. In local news, the Supreme Court ruled to dismiss without examination the fundamental rights petition which sought a declaration that holding the presidential election is unconstitutional. The decision was made by the Supreme Court bench affirming the formal adoption of the 19th constitutional amendment without the need for a referendum as per prior Supreme Court rulings in 2015. In addition to this ruling, the bench instructed the petitioner to pay a court fee of 500,000 rupees. Presented before a panel consisting of Chief Justice Jayantha Jayasuriya and Justices Arjuna Ubesekara and Priyantha Fernando, the petition was filed by lawyer attorney at law Aruna Laksiri. He contended in his petition that the 19th amendment was not enacted in a proper manner, suggesting that conducting a presidential election without submitting it to a referendum is a violation of the Constitution. Furthermore, the petitioner had requested an order for the Parliament's Secretary General to refer the 19th constitutional amendment to a referendum. Respondents named in the petition include the Election Commission, its members, the Secretary General of Parliament, and the Attorney General. And also in more local news, the Colombo High Court has decided to announce the order regarding the bail request for former MP Hirunika Premachandra, who is currently in prison, on the 22nd of July. The Colombo High Court sentenced former Colombo District MP Hirunika Premachandra to 3 years of rigorous imprisonment on the 28th of June. The imprisonment followed 18 charges against Hirunika Premachandra, including the case of aiding and abetting the kidnapping of a young man working in a store in Dematagoda. And also shifting your attention towards more local news, President Ranil Wickremesinghe highlighted the history of the Urumaya program which was initiated in 2002 and 2003 but was subsequently halted due to a court decision. He emphasized that if the program had been implemented 20 years ago, the people of this country could have been granted free land rights earlier. The president further stated that judicial power remains within Parliament and reiterated his long-standing view with the judiciary should not interfere with the executive powers of Parliament. The President made these remarks while participating in the Urumaya Freehold Land Deeds program aimed at providing 2 million freehold land deeds held at the Mahiyangana Public Stadium yesterday. During the event, 662 individuals from the Badula district were awarded freehold land deeds, with President Wickremesinghe symbolically presenting some of the deeds. And up next is international news.
International news.
And in news overseas, Donald Trump has arrived for the Republican National Convention. The party conference is going ahead as planned despite Saturday evening's shooting at a rally in Pennsylvania where Trump was shot in the ear. Trump posted on social media that he had considered delaying his trip by 2 days but have just decided that he cannot allow a shooter or potential assassin to force change to scheduling or anything else. The attack on Trump has put a heightened focus on safety and security of the event, which begins today at the arena that is home to the NBA that is home to the NBA Milwaukee Bucks basketball team. But RNC coordinator for the U.S. Secret Service said during yesterday afternoon's news conference that there would be no changes to the security plan. Trump told the Washington Examiner he was rewriting his convention speech, which he is expected to give on Thursday evening after he is formally nominated, to focus on unity in light of the shooting. He is also expected to reveal his running mate at the convention, and that person's speech will most likely take place on Wednesday. Some 50,000 people are expected to attend the 4-day jamboree. And up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
And in sports, defending champions Argentina won a record 16th Copa America title by beating Colombia 1-0 thanks to an extra time goal from substitute Lautaro Martinez at the Hard Rock Stadium in Florida on Sunday. The game, which was delayed by more than an hour after thousands of fans went without tickets, tried to enter the stadium, was a cagey affair over 90 minutes but opened up in the extra period. Argentina's latest title comes on the back of their triumphs at the 2022 World Cup and 2021 Copa America and gives 8 times Ballon d'Or winner Lionel Messi the perfect send-off in what is likely his last international tournament. And with that, we wrap up this evening edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the Newsfirst team, I've been Shred Abdin. Thank you for watching. Take care.